About a Tulsa County Sheriff's deputy arrested and accused of sexual misconduct. We first broke the story last night on 2 News at 10. And since then, our team uncovered some new details about Gerald Nuckols. 2 News reporter Will Dupree is live with what led to his arrest. Will?
Well, again, that deputy in question is Gerald Nuckols. He was arrested and brought here to the David L. Moss Criminal Justice Center after he apparently told detectives he sexually assaulted and exposed himself to 2 women, maybe even more.
I come to you today with a really heavy heart.
Tulsa County Undersheriff Tim Albin detailed what led to the arrest of one of his deputies, Gerald Nuckols.
It's been a real punch in the gut for us. I mean, it really is.
The agency launched an investigation Tuesday after someone brought a complaint to another deputy.
She reached out to him and told him, hey, one of your guys was on a call last night. Here's what my friend is telling me happened.
Deputies then talked to 2 women who accused Nuckols of sexual misconduct. They say he came to their North Tulsa home to look into a 911 hang-up. There, one woman says he put her in his deputy truck and made her perform a sex act. The other woman says he groped her, then exposed himself outside her house. In a booking report, detectives say Nuckols told them what he did and that he, quote, has a problem for pretty women. He also said he did similar things to other women during his 2 years on patrol, so deputies now hope other victims will come forward.
Please don't suffer in silence because our #1 priority is addressing these victims' needs and seeing that they get justice for what may have happened to them.
Well, Gerald Nuckols resigned his job this morning. He's no longer a Tulsa County Sheriff's deputy. He is currently being held here on a $125,000 bond. Reporting live in downtown Tulsa, Will Dupree, 2 News Works for you.
Thank you, Will. 2 News investigators digging deeper. We examine the sheriff's office hiring policies and procedures, from background checks to psychological tests. The sheriff's office says it goes through a thorough hiring process.
There's multiple steps that an individual has to go through before they're ever selected for that position.
Coming up on 2 News at 6, investigator Marla Carter asks tough questions and finds out how other departments stack up compared to the sheriff's office when it comes to background checks. Now, if you're ever worried about interacting with law enforcement, there are a few things you should keep in mind. Captain George Brown with the Oklahoma Highway Patrol says when it comes to troopers, they will always be in uniform and in marked cars. If you're pulled over, he says it's okay to keep your door locked and crack your window to talk to the trooper or officer. Captain Brown also says it's rare that a trooper would ask a woman to come back to his patrol car.
There are certain situations where we do that. If someone doesn't have a driver's license on their person, we ask for an ID or driver's license that they can't provide it. Rather than stand outside the car riding, which puts us in a bad location, we may ask a female back to the car so we can get her information.
And the captain says anything that happens inside a trooper's car is videotaped, and he says that supervisors do review those tapes. He says the best tip that he can give is to follow the law in the first place so you don't get pulled over.